long 9 months since we were last in West Virginia, and after battling through a 10-hour overnight shift, I jumped in my truck and I met Dave at his house in southern Michigan, and we made the 6-hour drive to West Virginia, where we'd be scouting for the upcoming bear and deer season. After a long 24 hours for me, we are finally here, and wouldn't you know it, we ended up with a flat tire on the top of a mountain, which put a damper on our scouting for the rest of the evening on day one.
Here, do it.
Day 2 started off great as we made our way back up and into the mountains, where we spotted a bear in the middle of the road right off the bat. The woods were as thick as molasses, and you could tell that no one had been down the trails in quite a while. Andrew and Dave split up from Aaron and I, and we all hit up the mountains in search of that perfect area. We all were able to hang some cameras in some great areas before being met with a nasty storm that forced us into the cover of our trucks. Hey everybody, Jerry Chuk here from Droptine Ridge, and we are in beautiful West Virginia. We're heading up to the lease right now. I got my cousin Dave with me. I got DJ and Clay. Andrew's at the tire shop. When you know it, he blew a tire. We're going to be heading up to the lease. We're going to be hanging some Tacticams up. We went and scouted out the public yesterday, hung a couple cameras there, but there is zero service there, so it's going to be a surprise when we come back in September and check them. Going after some bears and deer. Hopefully we'll have some nice ones on camera that'll be blowing our phones up over the summer and surprise us with some really good ones when we get back on the public back in September. The lease is a big mountain, a lot of ground. Really excited to get there and check it out. This is my second time hunting it, and I'm thrilled to be on it. I'll tell you what, there are some really, really big bear and monster deer on there, so let's go check it out. So we are out here at the lease right now. We're at the bottom of it, and we're gonna go into Clay's spot here and do a little scouting mission. He wants to put a food plot up in here, and he's just gonna check the area out real quick again. He's got an area on the side of this mountain here. It's a bench, and he suspects that the deer are gonna be bedding in there. And a lot of times that's what those deer do, is they'll use those benches for travel areas and bedding and those points. And we're gonna walk it real quick, just confirm his suspicions, and hopefully it's what he thinks it is. And then we'll be out back out there. We're gonna go check mine out after, see what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, we went around this lower logging road the other day, and we just went around about 70 yards, and we found 3 big rubs. So we're gonna walk on around there and see if we can find a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna go check out this lower bench. My food plot's gonna be at the top of the ridge, and my access for this lower bench should be real good because I'll be able to come up from the main road with my scent blowing out over the valley, and it shouldn't spook anything. So hopefully it'll be what I'm thinking it's going to be. We're about right here, right through here where the crosshair is, and that lower bench wraps around through there, and it looks like it gets wider through there, and it goes up in that cove. Hopefully we can find where they're going to head up to the food plot at the top of the ridge, and so I can find out where to get the stands at for his fall. And there's definitely some last year. Yeah, that's pretty good.
We got trespassers down there. Gate's not up right now. It's been cut 6 times. And right now we're getting a heavy duty gate made with cement in it. Will make it a lot tougher for them to cut. They're not just cutting the lock, they're cutting the gate, so it makes things even tougher to keep people out of here. But we got a quad and we got a white truck, and a lot of times these people are just driving these trails harmlessly, but every now and then you get them out here, you know, just wandering, looking to do damage, stealing stands, stealing trail cameras, or looking for Jensen. We're gonna make our way back there, see if we can kick them off of here, but we're a ways away from them, unfortunately.
Yeah, we just walked this low road around, and I seen there's a pretty good bit of rubs on it, but I'm just not seeing a whole lot of spots where they can actually go up the hill to get to my food plot. So I'm not sure how much they're going to actually use this. So I'm going to do some more walking and see if I can find some more bedding areas that they'll be using.
Redneck swimming pool right there. It's hot. Following this creek up, and it's gonna be easier for us instead of getting down and walking all the way around, but it's thick and rough.
Steep.
Well, right now we're climbing the mountain. We followed that waterfall all the way up, and we were hoping that'd save us some time, but it's so steep. We're only going 20 yards, 10 yards at a time, because it's rough, man. I don't know how a deer can do this. This just turned into an episode of survival. This is 2,100 foot we just climbed. It might not look like it, but it's just steep. That was not the smart thing to do at all. How you doing, buddy?
I'm alive, barely. Wishing I wasn't. Oh God.
Alright guys, we just climbed all the way up the mountain. Andrew didn't get our text. We have to come all the way back down. It is raining. This is like a thing of survival, man. This is absolutely nuts. Didn't find the deer sign in there, so hopefully we can get to a truck, and after that we can dry off and get back in here and do some more scouting.
We gotta get going because we gotta get to the bucket this evening before it closes.
What time they close?
I don't know, but I mean, if Carrie and Grace are going, can't be no 10 o'clock.
And if you're going, gotta get some dry clothes.
Big old copperhead. Alright, well, we finally weathered the storm. We survived it, thank God. We survived the mountain cliff, thank God again. Now we're in a new spot that we're going to be hunting at this September for bear and deer. This looks like a really good spot. Up here, there's an old logging trail. And down here we have a holler. Now over here, there's an intersection. You can see the runway coming right through here. So something's going through there. I don't know if it's bear, I don't know if it's deer, what exactly it is, but something's using this. Neighbors, the lease over, they had a 140 in here last year. Hopefully he'll utilize this area and come through here and we'll get a nice shot at him early September. All right, folks, we got our trail camera hung up. It's in that tree right there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but we're covering this runway right through here. There's that old logging road up top and the bench below. Hopefully the bears will be utilizing this runway come September. We can get a shot at them. Got the Tacticam reveal out. Hopefully that'll send us a bunch of pictures when we're back home in Michigan and get us excited and ready to get here in September. But for now, I'm soaking wet. We got flash flood warnings. It's time to get out of here.